What's up, everybody? Welcome to Friday night. Welcome to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. You will see that the Fantasy Grounds table is not loaded because our illustrious DM is having technical difficulties. So he's going to work on that. But since I'm going to be giving away prizes all the way throughout the show, since today is my 5-year streaming anniversary, since he's not here, I might as well do the first one where everybody can hear it. Normally I will do it where the players can't hear me because I don't want to interrupt them or whatever, but since Joe's not here, let's start. So if you're in the Twitch chat, you can type in !5 years, all one word, and this will be a drawing that we'll do for 2 minutes, and the winner will be it's the number 5 Thelgor, number 5, not the word 5. Whoever I pull for the winner will be able to pick the item from the DM's Guild of their choice. And I'll be doing this all throughout the night, so you have a chance to win many prizes. And the players can do it too if you guys want. So yeah, so put stuff in.
I'm assuming this is an item that you made.
This is an item that I can give away for free that doesn't cost me anything, yes.
Gotcha, okay.
Yes, but there are 350 of them.
Hot damn.
So, well, there's a lot of stuff. And then when Joe comes back, of course, we will start the game. And I'm imagining I'll do this, periodically, maybe every 15 minutes or something like that, whatever it is. Whatever I end up doing. And yeah, I found Fantasy Grounds in September of 15, and about mid-September, I think. And then 3 weeks later, I started streaming it, and so that would have been October 2nd. And I started my Discord server in November of 17. And I remember the hellish period before Discord when we were using TeamSpeak. Oh, people still use TeamSpeak. Oh my
god. Fucking Luddites, man.
Right? Probably have outhouses. Okay, Joe's still... We lost Fury too now? What? Everybody's just quit. Who cares? Fury's just not in the chat anymore. Oh, and Walla won't be here tonight, everybody. She's not feeling well from earlier today, so we'll be down a player. But we're now down 2 players and a DM, so whatever. Maybe this will just be a 30-minute prize extravaganza and the game will get canceled. Who knows?
Let's spend 3 hours talking about the president.
We can do that. That's fine. I'm down for that. Okay, so here we go. The raffle's closed, so the first winner is... Robin. Robin. So, remedies. You can send me a PM and tell me what you want on DM's Guild, and I'll give it to you. And she can't believe it. And then I'll just wait in a while, and then I'll do some more. I'll do it again. I'll just keep doing it the whole night. And CJ, it seems like you might have something specific to say about Donald Trump, so go right ahead.
I
think that sums it up right there.
More or less.
Yeah. Oh, good lord.
I'm half willing to say my thoughts, and the other half is like, I don't want you to get in trouble.
Well, say the half that you won't, that you think is. Okay. I can words. Just give me a chance. No, I don't think there's any. Does terms of service? Are you talking about terms of service on Twitch, or that people might try to cancel me because of your comments?
Like Secret Service stuff.
Oh. Well, like you mean what Fury said about she hopes that maybe he'll just die from COVID? Is that what you're worried about? Because she's the one that said that.
No, I did not say that. Don't get me in trouble.
What did you say?
He said he could die of COVID, and then we wouldn't have
Oh,
to worry
right.
about
Not that
debates.
she wants him to, but that he could. Yes, that is technically correct. I apologize for almost having you, Fury, get a knock at your door. I apologize.
Yeah. Oh,
I,
she's getting airlifted tonight.
I
Jack
will
helicopters.
I will say I do want him to die. I don't feel bad about it, but I feel bad about not feeling bad about it.
Yeah, I don't wish he dies. I really don't, because I just wish he gets completely humiliated and then has to live with it.
I
Also
hope he
good.
lives so he can start The Apprentice back up.
Now I would watch that. I would watch The Apprentice. I did watch The Apprentice. Well, so I watched The Apprentice maybe like the first time with Omarosa, and for the very first, whatever the whole first time was. And then I didn't watch it, but then when Celebrity Apprentice came on, I watched all those because I was fascinated. And Gary Busey was crazy, and it was super fun.
His one successful venture.
Yeah. Okay, now I gotta catch up with the chat. Let's see. Say their half and when you get you thrown in jail. Happy Friday. What's up, Mr. Wolf? LOL, I wish I could do that. Yeah, along with TOS on YouTube. Well, yeah, you can't do hate speech or anything like that, but the president of the United States, no matter who it is a public figure open to criticism by anybody, and that's just free speech. You can say whatever you want. Would be nice if everyone in the U.S. could go to the hospital out of an abundance of caution and not worry about the cost. That's a good point. That's a good point. All right. Joe's not back.
So what are we doing? Contest? Oh, we could play Among Us. Get a couple more people in
well, I
here.
did a contest already. I'm gonna do another one now.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna write down. Did I write? I did. I wrote her name down. Like she's gonna not forget. You can just not make a threat. Caesar says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Well,
threats. I'm just saying.
Nobody's. Yeah. Wishing somebody dead is not the same as threatening to kill them. That's a completely different. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's dumb enough to do that. Nobody.
Well,
No,
don't say nobody. There's going to be that one person.
What I meant was any of us, any of the people in the chat, any of the people on our show. Nobody's gonna say that. Nobody's gonna.
So anybody smart enough is not dumb enough to say that.
Anybody smart enough isn't dumb enough. Oh, I got a headache right now. I don't know. I can't logic that. That's like the same. That's like when, like on Star Trek, when the guy told the robot, he goes, "Pay very close attention to me. Everything I say is a lie. I am lying to you." And then the robot guy goes, "But if everything that you say is a lie, but then you are lying, but you are telling the truth." And he just like blew up. It was awesome. Pretty good for the 60s. Quote 109, dirty 20, suck it, remedies. Yes, you did say that on September 29th. All right, is Joe back? He's not.
That was 3 days ago.
Yeah, it was 3 days ago. Let's see. Here, I'll give away another prize. Fuck it. How long is it gonna take? Let's do it. Same thing. Type in the chat. Exclamation number 5 years, all one word. Exclamation 5 years. This is, of course, because of my 5th year anniversary today. Instead of getting married and having love in my life, I play video games.
So, for your nickel anniversary, what are you supposed to get on your 5th anniversary?
Oh, what is the 5th? Here, I'll find out. It's probably something like gems or something.
Oh, it's perfect.
Why are you laughing so hard, CJ?
I've never heard CJ laugh. I've known CJ for, what, 8 years or something? 10 years? I've never heard him laugh that hard. Yeah. I gotta find out what you're laughing at.
Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to find out?
No, tell us.
The 5th anniversary is wood.
It is. It's wood. It's totally wood.
Damn.
Yeah, I had that this morning.
It's glorious.
It is glorious.
Stop it.
We just barely started. Actually, we haven't even started because Joe's not here.
The 6th anniversary is candy or iron, which is neat.
I would say that if you win, Caesar, you can enter again, yes, but that's kind of a dick move. I'm not going to prevent it like I normally would on another show. I'll leave it up to you. If you can sleep at night, you can enter more than once. Guilt trip. I was raised Catholic. Thank you. All right, 10 seconds, everybody. We're gonna do. Is Joe back?
So wait,
was that him?
were you looking at the traditional anniversary gift list or the updated one? Oh, by the way, Joe, he's not having any luck finding a solution, and then he said, in all caps, "fuck."
Lots of F words going around tonight. Lots of F words going around every night.
Yeah, right. Well, like, what's the difference? All right, let's see. I think I can draw the winner now. Hold on. Okay, the winner is it is No Holds Barred. Nice. So, congrats, No Holds Barred. And if you are not a member of my Discord, I don't recognize the name. So, if you are not, go to this link here and then just send me a private message in my Discord saying that you won tonight, and I shall instruct you on how to claim your prize.
I'm assuming they're named after the Hulk Hogan movie of the same name.
Maybe. And it's Barred, not like Bard, like No Holds Barred, which would be a good pun for D&D.
Right.
Congrats. Congrats. It's fine, Caesar. I already feel bad for winning one already. Robin. I told Joe that we'll wait, because we're having fun discussing the ultimate demise of the President of the United States and giving prizes. There's talk of the 25th Amendment being invoked, but he's saying I'm not going to transfer power. I'll be fine. I can work from the hospital or whatever. Works from Mar-a-Lago. Why can't he work from the presidential suite at the Walter Reed Medical Center? He's got a whole floor, That's the one. Not that you want.
I love you, man.
Hey, who was that? That was Nafum. Just subscribed for 4 months in a row. Thank you, sir. You don't look for bad things to happen generally, but when they do, you look for like cool things or positive things to come of it. And I suppose I sort of knew, but they went into great detail about like what the presidential suite is like at Walter Reed, and that he's got his bedroom, his hospital room, and then he's got a sitting room, and then he's got a meeting room, and it's like this whole, and it's nobody ever uses it unless it's whoever the president is, right? It just sits empty all the time. And so that's kind of cool. I mean, you see it in movies a couple times probably, but so yeah, it's kind of cool when they they want to keep talking about it, but there's not really much more to say. Like, hey, he's got COVID, he's sick, he went to the hospital. Like, there's no more news to say. So you start talking about shit that's around it, and they start telling you about the hospital and all this other stuff. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. I'm gonna tell Joe. Yeah, Joe. If you want to call it. That would be a fitting for my 5th anniversary show. It gets canceled. That would be funny. When Clinton visited us, we had to build him an office for his downtime while in our building. Where was that, Caesar? We successfully figured out a way to polish a turd. I'm gonna do another one, everybody. We're just sitting here giving away shit. Exclamation point, 5 years. Oh, World Bank, yeah. exclamation point 5 years, and I will pick a name at the end of the counter. Joe doesn't answer back. He probably just shut his computer. Oh no, he's actually online.
He's got to drive 80 miles to get to the IT guy.
Yeah. Because he lives in the Dakotas. The next town away is 80 miles. And his string with the aluminum can on the end of it doesn't reach that far. So he can't call.
There was a tornado that severed the string.
What's up, McClancy? Oh, McClancy's here tonight.
What are you talking about? It was a random cow that just, ate it.
Could have been in a tornado.
Well, as you know, every tornado you see has a cow in it, right? The cow lifts off the ground and goes flying.
It's the most extreme cosplay there is.
Dressing up as a tornado cow?
Just being a cow and going in a tornado to pay homage to the movie.
Yeah. Boffin, what, $80 of polyhedral shit? What is he talking about? Poop damage. Robin's obsessed with poop damage. Alright, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Boom. It's over. Alright, here comes the winner, everybody. Draw the winner, and the winner is Mr. Wolf. Not Mr. Wolf now, but Mr. Wolf. Congrats!
Wolf.
Mr. W-O-O-L-F-F. So, Mr. Wolf, you send me a private message in my Discord server, and I will, after the show, which should probably be in like 10 minutes, I will explain to you how to claim your prize. Did he answer us back yet? I guess not.
I still think we should play some Among Us. Get Robin in here. Somebody else from the chat. Who cares?
Oh, that's that game you were trying to tell me, Among Us.
Yes, it's on Steam.
Is it free?
Well, it's free if you buy it on your phone. You can download it and play it on your phone and play with people on Steam. It's cross-platform. It's a really fun game.
So it sounds like no is the answer.
It's not free on Steam, but it's free on your phone. You can download it on your phone.
Somebody has to have it, and then they're the host, and people can like satellite in on their phones.
So it's kind of like
it's
kind of like Jackbox games. One person has to run it, and then everybody can dial in on their device.
Yeah, something like that. So these moose poop dice, like you can see like the individual grains of grass and such. It's gross.
What? No, I don't even want to know why.
What moose poop dice? What are we talking about? Where is this coming from?
Boffin posted a link for artisandice.com/order/moose-poop-dice. And it's dice they made out of moose poop.
Oh my god. How can Boffin can post a link, but some of my other mods can't? I wonder what the hell prevents. Oh, that's just gross. Moose poop dice.
Is it the VIP thing? I don't know.
I mean,
got a little diamond next to
his
his name.
I can look at it. So, if I go to okay, all right, let's just master settings. I'm not sure where the whole okay. Allow mods to add edit channel commands.
Oh, I was able to post a link.
Yeah, so let's just okay, so here's what I can do. I can go to the user database and check out what things you guys have by your names. So Urash has level 2 mod and bronze VIP. And Boffin has Nothing. Yet, Furied, if you try to post a link, it won't work, will it?
No, it works for me.
Oh, yeah, it does work for you because you do it on Sunday all the time. So, I don't know.
A quote from the Moose Poop Dice website. They travel the world over sampling poos from a variety of sources for texture, density, aroma, firmness, and visual appeal. After months of exhaustive research, we've discovered that the finest poos in the world come from the Arctic-loving Swedish moose. That's pretty neat.
So, Joe sent a message, and I quote, "Call it -fucking fuck fuck fuck." So you guys are welcome to hang out with me for as long as you want. I'm gonna stay a while and give away prizes because I kind of promoted this as doing that, and I don't just want to end it and say that's it. So I'm just gonna continually do it for a while. I'll do another one right now. Same thing, everybody. 5 years! ! 5 years. Type it in. Win some moose dice. Not really. I'm not giving those away.
Because they're not sponsored. Talk about them.
Because they're not sponsored. Here, I'll change the stream to a scary thing that I never use that nobody wants to see, which is this. Super upsetting if you're anyone.
The holodeck on the Enterprise.
I'm in the holodeck on the Enterprise. Yay. All right, so let's see.
What of the what? No, I'm just kidding.
Somebody the other day didn't know. Well, so first of all, I was explaining. Oh, it might have been Robin, but I mean, because I only talked to like 5 people. But my doctor, I did a video with my doctor, like a teleconference or whatever, and he said, "You win the prize for the best background of any patient I have." And I said, "Oh yeah, thanks." And then I was telling somebody that, and I was saying, "Oh, because the holodeck on the Enterprise," and they were like, "What's that?" And then I don't know who I was talking to, but I probably hung up on him. Because if you don't know that,
I mean, I've never watched the show, but I know what that is.
Yeah, so right, you would, even if you've never watched it, you would know, right? Yeah, exactly. That is such a bright light on my head, and all it is just the light on the ceiling. What the hell?
I always wondered when they were running in the little terrain that it created, they didn't run into the wall, but
yeah, that's explained. That's explained why that is.
Yeah,
there's an explanation for it, but I forget what it is.
The floors move.
The floors move, but it seems solid. But yeah, it's something like that. Okay, here we go.
Basically, that Jamiroquai video.
The Jamiroquai video. Okay.
Virtual insanity.
Here we go. The winner is.
That was such a good video.
Wait, it's over. Stop typing, you guys. It's over. You can go to the next one. I do not know where to post on Discord. Oh, no holds barred. Yeah, just go in my Discord. Just find my name, Rob Tui, top right, and just right click on it and say, message. I think.
Give me my free shit. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but he doesn't know how to send me a PM, is what he's saying. But all right. Oh, did I draw the winner? I guess I didn't. Here we go. The winner is Scuba. Boom, Scuba. Well deserved. He's here for like every single show. All right, I'm just going to roll into another one. Congrats, Scuba. You know what to do. Don't you have everything? All right, next one's up, everybody. Now you guys can type exclamation 5 years.
Just know that we're judging you.
No, but a couple people tried to get on the last one, like after timer ran out.
Yeah, they're the ones we're judging.
Oh, we're judging them. Okay.
DJ, are you watching the stream or what?
Yeah.
Oh, you figured it out. No holds barred. You figured it out. Good job. So I'm gonna collect up all your names and send you stuff after we end the show. What does this screen thing I have even say? Recent cheers, recent donation. No one's donated to the channel for like 3 years. Followers, subscribers, and then all my crap at the top. All right. All right, let's see. What else, CJ, about the president?
Ah, man. So I had this discussion with my friend last night when the news came out. And basically, the reason I don't feel bad about my desire is that, like, for the last 4 years, we've been made increasingly aware that there's a segment of the population that is just itching to go on a pogrom, and
Yeah.
they're just waiting for permission. And like every day, Trump gets closer and closer to giving that permission. He's using less coded language, so I feel like the choice about whether to feel bad was taken from me by kind of this inexorable march towards just the worst.
Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War. Um,
It's not only the concept of a present day civil war is not only inconceivable or not like seemingly a real thing. It's very much likely to happen.
it is within the realm of possibility, yes.
Yeah.
And
I love
Joe
you,
Snoocher.
man.
Congrats. Ooh, that was a noise I've never heard before. Oh, it's
gifted subs.
Gifted subs. Furied Fate.
I love you,
This is
man.
gifted subs. She's on a rampage, everybody. Okay, let me write this down. Joe Schlusher.
I love you, man.
We're gonna hear "I love you, man" 65 times. Okay. Let me spell that right. Did I spell it?
I love you, man.
Period. You're awesome. What did you do to do that? Did you just click a button and did it VIP?
Yeah, just did.
I love you, man.
5 subs. Yeah. Okay, let me make
And
sure.
when I say subs, I mean subscriptions, not submissives.
Right, you're not talking Dom sub, you're talking subscription. Yeah, gotcha. Enjoy after the show. Okay, Joe Slucher. Okay, I got it right. Okay, I got it right now. And then Joe, if you're not on my Discord, there's the link for that, and then you can go there and send me a private message, and I'll tell you how to claim your thing. Okay, here we go. Well, claim your thing. I think you know how to claim your thing, but you know what I'm saying. Here we go again, everybody. I'm going to just keep giving away prizes for a while. It's a fun time. Type number 5 years all together, as you see in the chat, and we'll run a 2-minute clock and give away stuff. I'm waiting to see what Boffern wants to win. He doesn't play 5e. What do you want to win? Yeah, so Civil War, everybody. What side are you on?
I think the Mel Gibson Rittenhouse rules, 3 down, 1 walking away, may come into effect.
What is this? The Rittenhouse rules, 3 down, 1 across. What is happening? I don't know what that
1
reference
walks away, yeah. Patriot.
Oh, I
Mel
didn't.
Gibson,
Yeah,
Patriot.
I don't. Was that movie with him and Heath Ledger? Maybe.
Heath Ledger, yeah.
I did not see that movie.
Revolutionary War. It was a good one.
I've seen like every movie, but not that one. But my problem is, like, instead of watching a new movie, I just rewatch Hunt for Red October or something like that. Like I love that. I've been the last couple of days I've been watching submarine movies, and I'm super upset at Mario Van Peebles. So for those of you that don't know, Mario Van Peebles is an actor, and he's also a director, but he was in Jaws: The Revenge or Jaws 4. He was an actor in that movie. And then I don't know if anybody's seen it. It's probably obscure, but about 7 years ago or so, there was a movie called USS Indianapolis: Men of Courage, and it was a real thing that happened in World War II, where they took this ship unescorted to go sail the contents of the bombs that were dropped on Japan to some island out there. And even though it's a true story, what happens in the movie is a submarine sinks the Indianapolis, and so the men are all out there, and it's just like a shark attack movie. So I tweeted Mario Van Peebles, hey, I just saw your movie from 7 years ago for the first time. Congrats on making Jaws 5, you sneaky devil, because it's like a fucking shark attack movie. And I was,
Did he respond?
No, he hasn't responded yet. I don't even know if he saw it, but I thought that was funny because he was in Jaws 4, right? So then he basically made Jaws 5. Kind of funny.
Even better, the story of the Indianapolis was in the first Jaws movie. It was one of the scenes where Quint is talking about it. It's kind of one of the
I don't
big
remember. Oh, that's even better. I don't even remember. So see, there was a little tie-in there. Didn't even realize it. Okay, the winner is Dud In. Is it Dud In, or is it Dude In? I would think you would have an E in there if it was Dude, but Dud In. So congrats to Dud In. I've so far given away 6 prizes. Let's do the next one. So Dud In. If you're not on my Discord, go there and Dud. Okay, go there and now Caesar. Do you know that it's Dud because that's your second Scream name? You scammer. No. Okay, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Let's do another one. So yeah, I watched like this joke is a dud. I watched that movie, and then I also watched, I just basically set into my TV room submarine movies, and I started scanning through them. And then I watched this other one yesterday, which was kind of cool. It was Ed Harris and David Duchovny and a few other people, and the subject of the movie was a Russian sub that took like a secret KGB. There were 2 KGBs on the sub that took this secret, in case you watch it, I won't give it away, but they took this secret thing to do a secret thing. But it was pretty cool because it apparently really happened. So it's based on a true story. And then I had never even heard of this movie, and it was only made like a couple years ago. Like, it's pretty recent. And that was called yeah, what was that called? I'm gonna find it right now. It was called Phantom. Yeah, just the movie Phantom. So that was pretty cool. If you like submarine movies, that was pretty interesting. And then, of course, U571 is good. I haven't seen that for a while. K19 is good. K19, though, isn't. I think you have to pay for it right now. It's not on any of the free places. Also, last year's Hunter Killer, I really kind of liked it. People didn't really like it, but I did. Gerard Butler. I just like. I'm an easy audience for a submarine movie. That's my thing.
Because you weren't feeling claustrophobic enough.
No, yeah, exactly. There's a part in the one with the Russian one where there's like one of the sailors is claustrophobic, and they're like, "How are you in the Navy?" That's pretty funny. All right, here we go. The winner is Noffum. Noffum. Noff ham. Congrats, Noffum. You know what to do. I think maybe. Here's my Discord link. If you don't, just send me a PM. I'm gonna
send us your prime minister.
That's right. I'm gonna go to 10. I mean, how many have we done? 7? Yeah. Okay. This is 8. I'm gonna go to 10. Give away 10 free things. Reset. Start new.
And all the people who didn't show up for the beginning of the show are gonna miss out.
Right? There's probably people thinking, oh, it's a 3-hour show. He'll be giving away prizes the whole way through. I'll come in at 8:30. Oh, it's over.
You just have to live here now.
Right.
Pretty
Never
much.
leave the channel.
Yeah.
Come on Sundays. We always give away something on a Sunday. But not 10.
That's true.
Sometimes more than one, but at least one on Sundays. Whatever it might be.
Depending. Yeah.
It depends.
What are we supposed to do this Sunday? Anyways, I forgot.
This Sunday is 5e stats, I think. All things fantasy grounds. Oh, I always hit enter and
Oh yeah, the slide says 5e stats, which I don't understand what that means.
So 5e stats with Gaming Buddhist is this thing, which I'll show on stream right now. It's this thing here that you can. It's a program. It's available on DM's Guild, and you can use it to run stats for your entire campaign.
Oh, so this is like nerd shit.
Yeah, it's way nerd shit. And you can also, like, I have a channel in my Discord, Game Stats, where you can, like, I can run, like last, you can do all this specific shit with it. It's crazy. He's gonna have to explain it, but like I can do the last game, the summary of Icewind Dale that we played, and then this will give. So here's all the stats for. Let's see, where do we? Oh, but that's, yeah, I know why that's, yeah, so that's bad. I ran stats off a session that doesn't exist. I shouldn't do that. Session. Yeah. By the way, you have to know how to use it. Last. Or here, I can just do every sum. Okay, so every sum Icewind Dale. So there we go. So, and it's every character, and it'll tell you. Yeah, I don't know why Action Bot is a thing. I'm gonna have to ask him about that. So Garoon, where's my character? Dennis Quaid, that's Marbanya. Neo, that's Diablo Bob. Obsidian, that's Sven. Okay, CKC Craper, that's me. So I've had 10 attacks, 5 hits, 5 misses, 1 fumble, and it just takes you and it just does everything. It tells you all the stats for all your skill checks, all your saves, all your ability checks, miscellaneous stuff, crazy. And basically what this program does, and you can do it in Discord like this, or you can do it in this program that looks like this, and you can pick the game you want. You have to be the DM of the game, so you have to have the campaign files, right? And you can pick the game you want, like 5e pickup games. I can do all this. There are 155 characters in your game. Wow, games with more than 30 take longer to process. Yeah, I got it. So you can pick the session you want. And I shouldn't have picked 5e pickup games because it's going to take forever. All right, I better, yeah, yeah. All right, I screwed up, everybody. Let me draw the name for the prize, and I'll get back to that. So here we go. Draw the winner. The winner is Urban Economist. Nice, congrats. Urban Economist. And Urban Economist, if you don't have a link to my Discord server, there it is right there. And then just send me a private message in there. And let's get back to this. Yeah, I totally crashed this thing. I should not have done that. Let me just reopen that.
Could also be Urbane Economist.
It could be. We don't know.
You're welcome, chat.
The program is running already. What kind of bullshit? Fatal error detected. Don't try to tell me. I'll come down there. How is the program running? That doesn't even seem. All right, let's try this again now. Okay, so I shall select Icewind Dale this time, and then you can go select any of the sessions that you had, right? Any of the dates that you played, or you can do all. You can select the characters. I don't know. Again, he put an action bot in there. I think it's probably in every campaign. Maybe it's a test marker or something, but here's all the characters in the campaign. And then you can do summary stats, rank, combat, out of combat, dice stats, or whatever. So I'll just do an example here. So I'll do all sessions for just my character and for combat stats, and then generate document, and it'll put it in a text file for you. So there you go, and you can see how awesome that is. And so yeah, so that's the whole Discord bot. I gotta connect. There we go. Now bring it over here. Set it over in the other desktop. But anyways, that's what we're gonna be talking about Sunday. It's super cool and it's complicated, and you gotta look at it and see how it goes. All right, let's do another one. 2 minutes, everybody. Exclamation point. 5 years. Caesar's in there right away. He hasn't won yet. Caesar hasn't won yet. Okay, CJ. More.
So the Offspring have a song called "Kill the President." It was on, I think, their first album for a while, and then they stopped including it on that album for reasons that remain unknown.
I think we know what the reasons are.
So that's what I've got for this segment. I'm tired.
So, what year did they make that song? Do we know?
Let me check.
Wasn't it like in the 90s?
Yeah.
Who was president then?
Probably Bush.
1989.
So
Oh, shit.
Bush, yeah, George Herbert Walker, the older guy, the dad,
The senior.
the senior. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not super specific to him. It's more about kind of being against the office itself, I believe.
Right.
Just looking at the lyrics here.
And are they? Who was it again? Smash. Who was the band?
Offspring.
Jesus Christ, boy.
And are they American or English?
They're American.
They're American, yes.
I don't think they still make music.
They do.
They do, really?
Are those the Keep 'Em Separated guys?
Yep.
Yeah. I thought when I first heard them, when they first came out, I thought they were Nirvana. I mean, they sounded to me like Nirvana sounds.
I think it was after Nirvana, though.
Yeah.
All right. The winner is...
That's right, Boffrin. # boomer.
Yeah, except for that I'm not a boomer.
I don't know. You kind of sound like one sometimes.
You shut up, you damn kid. Oh, I can't read. I'm a boomer. Congrats. OMONDM. Sometimes they're like license plate. If you just say them, they sound like something. That doesn't sound like anything to me. OMONDM. Okay. And then again, I don't recognize you. My memory's not the greatest, but I tend to recognize people's names who have won something from me out of the dozens and hundreds. But if you didn't, there's my Discord link, and you can come in there and send me a private message. And then how many is that? 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, one more.
One more.
Reset.
They last released a single in 2018.
Really? Huh. It must not have been that good if I don't remember.
The last album was 2012. The one before that was really good. Rise and Fall of Rage and Grace.
Last chance, everybody. And now, if we had actually played the 3-hour game, how many would I have given away? Probably about 10.
Are you saying like every 15 minutes? Or?
Yeah, so I mean that's 12. That's 13. If you start at the beginning and end at the end, that's 13. So maybe I'll give away 12 instead of 10. How's that?
I was literally just thinking before I was doing the Electric Company song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
And I was going to say you should do 12 because of the
I'm gonna
Electric
do
Company.
12.
It wouldn't have made any sense. But
Right.
you don't pay me to make sense.
He doesn't pay you at all.
Exactly.
You don't know that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't know that.
Who do I pay, Furied?
Robin. No, me.
Yeah, you, not Robin. I don't give Robin any money.
Well, I mean, technically she makes money off of your name.
Well, but I don't give her money directly through PayPal like I do you. People are like, what the fuck is he giving her money for? I think people know. We don't have to tell them.
To do all the grunt work he doesn't want to do.
Look at all the losers still entering their name. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's true. Remedy says you make money off of her, not the other way around. Wait. So if you're making money off of Remedies, does that mean she's your hoe and you're her pimp?
I'm gonna get into that in a minute.
Let's yeah.
Here's the winner. Maka 1027. Nice, congrats. MACCA 1027. So again, I give the speech. Do you know how to send me a private message in Discord? Thank you. The end. Okay. And now another one. More prizes. Start a 2-minute counter.
As I say, let's be respectful, and if we're gonna go with the hoe analogy, we're gonna say that Robin is his bottom bitch. Okay.
You want to be clear about. Well, you don't know. We could be pegging. You don't understand. She doesn't kink shame.
What?
Bottom bitch just means you're your oldest, most loyal hoe.
Oh, bottom bitch, as in pyramid scheme. Got it.
Yeah, sort of.
Wow. Oh God.
Fury, your what exclamation just then? I couldn't tell if it was shock or jealousy. I couldn't tell. Can you clear that up for me?
If I could breathe.
I've never. That's CJ and Fury tonight. Both never heard them laugh so hard ever before since I've known them.
I shaved all my hair off last night, and I'm happier than I've ever been.
All that went off.
Fucking Joe is here.
Fucker. And I uninstalled and installed and shut my computer like 6 fucking times already.
Wow.
What the?
I guess Urash left. I didn't even notice he left. Did he say he was leaving?
No, he didn't. He just left like an asshole. Whatever. Fuck him.
Whatever.
I'm just kidding.
So we're giving away prizes, Joe. We've given away so far
10, 11?
10.
10.
And we're giving I'm going to stop at 12. And I guess since Urash left and then Zelikar wasn't here anyway, we could probably be better off just not playing. Because you need to recover anyway. You're pissed off.
Yeah.
Okay. Bob is the bottom bitch, apparently.
Here we go.
Says.
Who's the bottom bitch?
Diablo Bob. It's Diablo bottom bitch.
Heard it all.
Yeah, basic. Oh, you heard? Oh, Chris is still here. Is he still? Yeah, he is still here. Okay.
I had to walk the dog. I apologize.
What are you, some kind of yo-yo master? What the fuck? Okay. Let's give away a prize. Boom. George Orr. Congrats to George Orr.
Let's play.
George, you guys still want to play? But wait a minute now. I just gave away a shit ton of prizes. I can't be giving away, doing more every time 15 minutes.
We won't be distracted.
All right. Wait a minute. I wrote his name down just in case. I like to keep track in case people don't. Weeks later, they're like, "You didn't give me my prize," and I'm like, "Yeah, you're supposed to contact me that day." Okay. One more. Here we go.
Chat just telling Joe to kill us all. Game on. Game over.
Start.
Hashtag don't be a bitch, Rob.
Who said that?
Poffred. Go
Slash.
ahead and mute him.
Here you go, everybody. Check your
mute,
screen right
ban.
now. Check your screen. Do I hit enter? Do I hit enter? Let's vote. Who votes yes or no? Later, folks. He's leaving. No, I'm not going to ban Boffin. Are you kidding me? I would do that. I wouldn't do it. I have banned people. Oh, I've banned plenty of people. Not him, though.
They have to do something really fucked up to get banned.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just guessing from your personality. They have to really fuck up.
Right, but I'm probably quicker to pull the trigger on that than most people would be.
Oh, really?
Because all you got to do is piss me off, which is kind of hard to do, but
yeah,
it's so I'll get mad if you're trying to piss me off and I know you're trying to piss me off, that pisses me off. But if you're if you're joking around like you're just some sort of idiot, I don't usually care about that.
So like a straight up troll saying, "Oh yeah, fuck
like
one
time when I first started streaming, some kid came into the chat and he typed, oh god, what were the words he typed? He typed, "Why you old?" Like WHY, why you old? And I fucking stared at it for 20 minutes. And then I realized what he was saying is, why are you so old? And I'm like, why no English? Ban, like I banned that kid right away. I banned him in 2 seconds after I figured out what he was saying. But people come in and put porn links and whatever. So it's just nonsense. I've banned people.
Those. You click every one of those.
I bookmark them and then I ban them.
Yeah.
Of course, fuck. But I've got to also talk about the Quiplat or the trolls. Before we locked people out, and then you know what I mean, for the games, and then they'd come and join our game and say stupid shit or racist stuff or whatever. I had to ban them. All right, here we go. Draw winner. Boom. GWD. By the way, GWD 005, how do you phonetically say that? How do I refer to you in chat? Do I say GWD or do I say GWID? How do I say it? Good. GWD, let me write that down. So Joe, did you have intention to want to play? Did you want to still play tonight?
If you guys are up for it.
Do you guys want to play?
Sure.
I'm good to go.
Why don't we play, and then I'll give away. I'll calm down and I'll give away like a couple more at the break and a couple at the end or something like that. Well, we might not even take a break now because we're only going to play for 2 hours. Well, no, that's not true. We are going to take a break. And why? Because we've been sitting here since 6 o'clock, most of us.
I'm sure Joe has been sitting here too.
Yeah.
We're talking about Yarosh, who had to go walk the dog.
He had to walk the dog. All right, well, so good. So let's fire up Fantasy Grounds.
Just a pee.
Firing it up. And then I'll actually change to the proper screen. And
ooh,
you got your table open, Joe?
I was gonna say wait for him to open it.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
All right, and then so everybody that's watching right now, of course, watch us play the game. I will give away more prizes, most likely at the break and at the end, but you don't know. I might pull the trigger randomly, so keep an eye out. And by the way, thanks for coming and watching tonight, everybody, for the 5th anniversary. It's good times.
Such a tease.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm going to do. I got to get some more bottom bitches. Can you have more than one?
No.
Okay, well.
It's specifically against the rules.
Robin's good. She's fine.
You know, it's like having more than one best friend. You can't have that.
But you can tell each of your best friends that they're your best friend.
Of course, that's why you tell all your bitches they're your bottom bitch.
I couldn't be a pimp. You my bottom bitch. I couldn't do it. I don't know. I'd start laughing. I'd have to put on all kinds of purple coats and wear fedoras and get scarves and canes.
Purple is your color, apparently.
It's true. It would definitely be purple. That's no question about it. All right. What if I click on... Character's not there yet. Okay.
I'm so sad Zillicar's not here because, you know, she would say so much right now.
She would have said so much the whole time.
Oh, yeah. She would have some good comments here for bottom bitches.
Bottom bitches. All right, so I got the map. Okay, I'm ready. Break time. Just kidding. So who's is CJ? You're playing Voila, is that right?
Yep.
Well, I was prepared for tonight, but now I'm completely flustered. So
doesn't matter. It's an easy
Seriously?
pace.
Already, you're flustered.
It's all very relaxed. We don't really care. Just don't kill us.
Did we decide to leave this fucking place, or?
You guys decided to go open the big H door. That turned out well for everyone. What are the wishes of the party at this point?
To not be so hurt. Did we? When's the last time we rested?
My fancy grounds actually load.
That's your wish, is that your machine would work.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did we take a
Are you
rest?
still using your big pink potato?
Ooh.
I think the last long rest was while you were petrified.
Oh yeah, it wasn't that long ago. They fixed your ass and then they came down here, I think.
And then there was something
they
about
didn't take a rest, though, right?
They didn't what, Yurash?
The rest of the team, did they get a long rest in while me and Liz were in the Lehman's hut?
I don't know.
I think not.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah.
I think it was just Sling, because you guys said you were gonna run up top and they come right back down.
Yeah, and Liz didn't get a rest either.
We had gotten a rest before that in the hut when all the zombies were on top of it, and then we fought that fight, and then that's when Liz got petrified, so we went up to take care of that, came back down.
Yep.
Big Al,
I got some heal spells.
I'm assuming that's Big Al and not By Gal. It could be either one. I don't know. There's an F in there too, I guess. I don't know what's happening. Anyways, welcome. Glad you're here.
Huh, my character's not there.
I didn't do it.
Oh, someone probably stole it. Take another look.
There she is.
I'm going to cast a Mass Cure Wounds.
Go for it.
Sweet.
I will spend a sorcery point to reroll that one. So everybody cures an extra 6.
You guys can do that yourselves.
Sweet.
I love you, man.
Oh, GWD just subscribed. Thank you, sir. And by the way, did you ever answer me on how to say, I don't know how to say GWD.
He said it was his initials.
Okay, so then GWD then. Thank you, CJ.
Yep.
And thanks for the heal.
And I just did a giveaway without mentioning it. Let's draw the winner. Fucking Boffrin. Nice.
So you guys, is your intention to head down to the next level then? Or are you guys trying to do something else up here?
Oh, we were gonna. So we kind of need to decide whether we want to go back up and clear things we missed, and maybe look for a mimic, or just keep going down.
I feel like we should look for a mimic.
Yeah, it's probably the sooner we can get rid of that, the better.
Mm-hmm.
But is it like just hunting around for a mimic? It seems like it might not be. I mean, I don't know.
Well, there's no other way to get rid of the phylactery since, last time y'all asked the Mages College about mimics, you got thrown in jail.
And what's the consequences of not getting rid of the phylactery?
The lich remains and will hunt us as long as we have it.
That's no good.
And we would be bad people if we gave it to somebody else.
Yeah. There is something we can do. We could go to Willow, and she might be able to help us find a mimic.
I'd say
Although
let's
I feel
try
like
that.
y'all could ask a little bit, I don't know, with more tact about the whole mimic thing.
Because it
Whatever,
seems
doesn't
like
matter.
just randomly hunting for a mimic, unless you're
pretty
crab nasty, you're not gonna find. You're not gonna
Right.
find.
Well, so druids would specifically be against the existence of a lich. So I think if we just explain the situation, she'd probably be interested in helping us. Maybe.
Oh yeah, that seems right.
And we did remove her Aboleth Stinky problem.
Yep. And we let her get her dragon back.
Yeah, so
And
she
just to-
should be friendly to us now.
Just to know to use a 7th level heal on Voila to get her healed up.
Sounds good.
So level 5 work for everybody?
Is that where she is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, huh?
All right. It's
We're gonna take the
Yeah.
path of least known resistance back there then,
gonna,
I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna go up, avoid the teleporters, back to the entrance, and then up the stairs if there's no problems.
Yep, you don't find any resistance. You make it down to where where Willow is. Things look pretty good down there as far as no more shit coming down the water. From the
Sweet.
Aboleth. She is unaware of any mimic.
Would she know of a way that we could potentially find one specifically, or we're just gonna have to do it the hard way?
It's gonna end up being a hard way. You're gonna have to end up finding one. If
We
she
could get-
sees or hears of one, she'll certainly let you know, and she can send a magic message or.
We could ask
Forget-
Durin if he's heard any rumors of the people that have come down here of a level that has a mimic.
Is there such a thing as anybody, any powerful wizard or something being able to summon a mimic?
One that you know of.
That we haven't found who's been fucking with us this entire 2 years.
Yeah, there is a spell called Locate Creature that can work for creatures that are familiar and within 1,000 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, a druid can do that. We've mentioned this before.
But we don't know that Liz is familiar with mimics. So.
Oh,
I've heard stories.
yeah. Well, no.
That
Yeah,
would-
because they don't have to actually encounter the animal. They have to just have a really good description of what it is. Although, if it's a mimic, it could be anything, so it's harder. Never mind.
There, if there's water between and the distance away, right?
Let's see. Describe
Yeah,
or name a
there's,
creature that's familiar to you. You sense the direction of the creature as long as that creature is within 1,000 feet of you. If it is moving, you know the direction of the movement. Spell can locate a specific creature known to you or the nearest creature of a specific kind. so long as you've seen such a creature up close within 30 feet at least once. If the creature you described or name is a different form, such a being under the effects of the polymorph spell, the spell doesn't locate the creature, and it can't locate a creature if running water at least 10 feet wide blocks the direct path.
Yeah, so it'd be limited in that sense as well.
Yeah.
I think it's a 4th level spell, so that'd be kind of rough on multiple
We fought a
castings.
mimic. There's been at least 2 mimics in this campaign, right?
Yeah, but did Liz
Yeah,
fight
well,
the mimics?
Liz is only, I think, yeah, because she's level 13. I mean, I think she would have saw it. I mean, I don't remember specifically, but
Yeah, then there's the fact that rats know the scent of a cat, and it's passed down genetically. So Crab Nasty, it's in there somewhere, Liz.
Crab Nasty was my daddy.
That's right.
Even
Wait,
though
your
he
dad was a bird?
I don't even remember what race Crab Nasty was.
I think it was a bird.
I thought he was an helicopter or whatever it
He was a shark when he died.
He turned into an axe beak a lot.
Yeah, but he was a human, wasn't he, or something? I don't know.
No, I thought it was the bird. They're Cochrane or
Oh.
something like that.
Character bird, but it wasn't a bird himself.
So
anyhow,
you know what fuck is? There's been too many goddamn characters.
Are we gonna say that
Okay.
Liz knows that joke? She's seen a mimic.
Sure.
Okay. So locate creature is a 4th level divination, and it is something I can
It can't
try.
be a ritual, can it?
I don't. It doesn't say it's a ritual, no. But I
Oh,
do have it
okay.
prepared.
So it's just a matter of being within 1,000 feet and no running water between you two.
Right, and I'm assuming that means 1,000 feet unidirectionally, like up and down and everything. So if it's on a different level, but because 1,000 feet's like what, 1/5 of a mile.
It's 10 football fields.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
No, 1,000 feet would be
It's 3 1/3 football fields.
minus the end zones, right? Just the goal line to goal line. 3 1/3 football fields. So let's just. I mean, I could just burn, whatever. It costs me 4th level slots. So I'll burn one now, just right where we are, just to see if it works.
Do you have it prepared?
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
So I do.
Burn the spell, and you sense no mimic within 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Is it 3-dimensional or just horizontal?
Yeah. It's 3. So in a sphere of 1,000 feet, there's no mimic unless there is, but there's a 10-foot wide body of water running creek or river, but that is between us because it can't cross a 10-foot water thing.
And we're next to a giant river, so.
Oh, are we? Well.
Yeah.
But I mean, we can just periodically check as opposed to not being able to do anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I only have player knowledge, and I don't want to use that. So yeah. Do we want to look up or down for this mimic? What was that?
So this place is pretty fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so do you mean go up and look at places we haven't looked at? Or
yeah.
Just, we could go right down to the next level, like level 16, and there's a mimic at the bottom of the stairs, like right there. It's just right there.
Yeah, possibly. But when we were fighting the Aboleth, there was a boat token on the map on level 4, and I don't know if that was at all related. But if the mimic was a boat on the 5th level, then I would guess it's either on the 4th or 6th level. I mean, they don't usually move if they don't have to. They just kind of exist as a thing until someone comes along and gets stuck.
Oh, because that mimic was never killed.
Yeah. It ate Crab Nasty and disappeared with all his stuff.
Okay. Yeah, but don't mimics or can't mimics just change their shape?
They can,
or
but
is it a boat
they
forever?
they can. They don't necessarily have a reason to.
That's true because the boat mimicry works. So
Yeah, boat mimicry definitely is a thing.
So, for those of you that were alive when Mr. Nasty died, the boat went the opposite direction of level 4.
So it went down river.
Right.
All right, well
so that
that's
means
as good a
what's level
place to
5?
Level
Yeah.
6.
Level 6.
6, whatever.
Because
I don't know.
yeah,
These numbers.
Willow's on level 5.
And the river has not been seen after level 5.
So we should.
Get back on level 5 and go down the river.
Yep. Something like that.
Somebody has, water breathing, water walking, whatever. Water.
Get water breathing. Oren had water walking, but it's gone.
All right, so let's go.
Special.
Let's do it.
To the river on level 5, and we will follow the river down. Wherever it goes.
Alright, here's level 5.
Oh yeah, you damn
Where it... Okay, go ahead.
I just want to say, it'd be great if this is the thing that kills us all.
looking for this stupid.
Just being on this river.
What's gonna be funny is TPK except Liz lives.
The one that can breathe underwater for 17 years.
No, but the player who was first killed by it will survive. All right.
Well,
right.
hold on. There's a little offshoot of the river. This little stream.
We
here.
checked that, I think.
Did
Yep,
we?
so
Because it's not done.
The last time those who were alive saw, the boat went this way into the darkness. From the top, from where the boat is on the map now.
Yeah.
That's about the arrow is about the last place you saw it. So your best guess on what you want to do.
Start from the last seen location and go down.
Yeah. Go to this bridge right here and look to see if we see it, and if not, assume that it went further south and go chasing it.
Didn't we kind of do a search here already and found that area that CJ was pointing to?
Correct. You have.
So we probably can start over there, eh?
Well, why don't we do a fresh search? Make sure we're not missing shit.
Sure.
Okay. So here. I'll throw you on the map on the bridge here.
All right.
And now you can tell me what you want to do.
And can we see any such boat anywhere?
No.
No. Okay. I forget. Do we swim? What do we do?
Did the wizard cast water breathing?
So I think Voila can do water breathing on multiple people. Let me check mine.
I think the spell just gets 10 people or something like that. Voila has it as well. You can do it as a ritual.
Yep, that's what I had to click my little preparation section.
So she will do that. She only do it on herself? It's a ritual.
Don't you need to target people?
I did, but the coding has it for self only. Which is weird.
Maybe just double check and read the spell, make sure she wasn't doing it wrong this whole time.
No, she likes to change stuff on her sheet.
But there also might be a thing for warlocks where it only applies to herself or something. So I'll check that real quick.
So I do have the spell too, a 3rd level, if you can't work it out.
All right, you go ahead and do that just to kind of expedite things.
Let's do it.
No, it should be fine. Water breathing from Voila. Everyone should have it for an hour.
Okay. Then I
doesn't-
will change her coding on that.
I'll take it off you, and you can just put it back on everyone once you get it done.
All right.
You can now water breathe for the next 24 hours.
All right. Into the water, and we'll head south.
When you get to the fork, which way do you decide to go?
We can certainly check the fork again. I don't know that we were specifically looking for mimics. We might have just kind of exploring.
Yeah, we could just check there and go see what happens down that pathway.
Down this pathway, it gets pretty dark and narrow towards the back end. The water and the ceiling meet, and you would be going underwater in the dark. Without the knowledge of where it would come back up at.
Does that sound like a thing we want to do?
Voila has light.
And a lot of us have dark vision.
Yeah, I have light on me right now, actually, still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think it would be I mean, it's underwater, but just a matter of which way. What do you want to do, essentially?
So, do we think the mimic can steer itself to the left as it comes down, or would it just go with the flow?
I would presume the latter. I don't know. Does it seem like the stronger current is to the south or to the east at the juncture here?
It would be to the south.
Now, let's head that way, and then if we don't find it, we can come back.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you're going to follow the river's flow to the south.
Zara will take a detour through here just to check.
Nothing new there. Some remains.
We'll be looking underwater as we go to for an object on the bottom with our sonar.
Sure.
1 ping for range.
Ding.
Shingle ping.
1 ping only, please. Verify range to target.
You guys can head over this way. There's nothing, no event that happens while you're floating down this river or searching underwater. The river continues to flow, and it seemingly this way seems to kind of go off of this area for sure, but it continues to float quite a wide expanse off into the distance.
And do we sense that the elevation changes when the river goes away?
No more than it has. Obviously, the river is flowing, but
right. Okay.
Where it goes from here, at this point, you guys would be unaware.
Do we have a sense that we could swim upstream if we needed to? Come back this way?
Last time you tried to swim upstream was to go from this level up to the next one in this same river, and it cost you a level of exhaustion.
That was a beautiful day.
Thank God you're DM, and I would never remember shit like that. I can't remember.
Well, also it does have water walk. So I guess the question is, how much of a pain in the ass is it going to be if we just follow the river for a while?
I mean,
it's okay. It's a pretty easy roll.
All right.
Do it.
We'll give that a shot.
Yep.
You continue floating down the river for about an hour. Nothing but solid wall and cave. The walls continue to shrink inward as though the water is filtering. The river tends to pick up a bit as well. Do you continue?
So we might get swept away if we continue down this way. That's kind of what I'm hearing.
So if we sense it's dangerous, should we just do water walk and walk back?
So Vola can only do that as a ritual, which I believe takes 10 minutes.
Yep.
Would we be able to grab onto the walls and hold ourselves against the current if we decided we've gone far enough and perform that ritual?
Well, I think we'd have to do it now, I think is what it would come down to, if that's what we wanted to do.
Oh, and we could continue walking, yeah.
To cast it as a ritual, you would have to find a way to keep Voila able to concentrate while floating down a river.
What does the bottom look like? Is there something she can brace herself against?
At this point, there is not.
Okay. Oh,
Could end here.
That's what I got.
Well, I can do Misty Step like 10 times, so I think I can get out.
You're not going to have 10 times.
I know teleport doesn't work.
What do we have to lose?
Sure, we'll float down.
It's got to come out somewhere, right? I mean, it might come out somewhere awesome.
I don't know where it would come out, but this should be fun.
Oh, does that go off the map and then the adventure doesn't tell you where it goes? In that case, where the hell's that mimic?
All right, so the cave continues to shrink. The water builds in volume, and you are now a couple of hours down floating this dark hallway. The water and the ceiling meet, and you would need to continue underwater going forward. The only was it besides Liz who has a swimming speed, if I'm correct.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Sling, Stacy, Benzara, and Voila. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics or athletics check, please. Stacy? Liz? Nope. Stacy and who? Sling?
What?
Sling, you
Yeah.
rolled yours.
I did, yep.
Voila needs to roll one.
Oh, that's right.
Stacy needs to roll one yet.
Roll one what?
An acrobatics or athletics check.
Oh. Thought I was far away to be safe.
But I mean, have you been following these guys? I assume you have.
Well, yeah, I'm
Okay.
saying next to Vala. I thought, we were distance enough between Sling and Liz that we were okay.
It's difficult to control yourselves, obviously, within this water. Each of the four of you take a bit of damage as you smack into a wall here or there, or hit your head, or scrape the bottom or sides. Another hour has passed, and you see no end to this.
Well, time to head back.
All right. Time
We'll
to
take
get.
all of the exhaustion.
Yeah.
Are you trying to just physically stop the flow of water and go the other way? Or do you have something to help or aid you?
Um. Well, let's see here. Because I can turn into like a kind of flying thing, and
A giant whale or something. We could all hang on your barnacles and swim us out of here.
yeah. What would be the? What's my limit? CR2, right? Fuck, I don't know. I gotta read that.
Crab Nasty did a shark, I think, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
was it a giant shark or just a regular shark?
Anyway, a small shark.
Yeah, so let me read what my limit is here, because I don't have any either. And it was okay. Circle forms. 6th level. Oh, it's your. You can transform into a beast with a CR as high as your druid level, divided by 3, rounded down. So CR 4. Fantastic. Okay. Look up and see what a giant shark is.
I do have polymorph too. If I can change into that if we need to, or someone into that.
Oh, well, giant shark is CR 5, so I can't do that yet. What's another? Oh, what about octopus?
I'm seeing Water Weird is a CR3.
But a water weird, can I? Does it have like? Can I grab people? Or could they somehow?
It has an action of constrict, so
But is it like is a water weird something that people can hold onto, and I can just water weird, and I can just drag everybody? Is that a thing? I don't know.
just says Water Weird dies if it leaves the water in which it was bound, or if that water is destroyed.
We don't want to grab your flippers because then you can't swim.
uh,
Is a beast, you said, or it's an elemental?
I don't know. So a giant octopus is only one CR1, and I mean that thing can grab onto 4 people and swim. I would think.
That's true, yeah.
So I will.
There's also a giant constrictor snake. Challenge rating 2, swim speed of 30 feet.
What do you think is better, octopus or snake?
The snake is also huge, so it might be easier to justify pulling multiple people instead of being large.
Oh yeah, and maybe I actually already have the giant snake on. I don't, but I can put it on there. Giant constrictor snake. Okay. Boom. And change into it. And then that's a wild shape. I gotta mark it off. Mark it off.
We'll all be snake huggers.
And then I should be able to either. I mean, those guys can grab onto my lengthy girth, and I can swim everybody to where we need to go. Back here, anyway.
Is anyone else assisting Liz, or just holding on for dear life?
I'll kick my feet.
I love it.
That's about what I got.
I have side 13, so that might help.
I'll slither.
So that's a no then, right?
Yeah, everybody's gonna do their best to paddle and hold with one arm
and hold. Okay.
And paddle and kick alongside me so we can all get a train going or whatever.
Sure. Fighting the current, making it back up here, and seemingly not helpful people attached to you, Liz. You'll have 3 levels of exhaustion by the time this is done.
Okay. Sounds good. I mean, it sounds bad, but you know what I'm saying.
The rest of you will have 1 level of exhaustion.
That's acceptable.
Level up. Call me Flipper. Flipper.
You're able to make it back up to the 5th level. Not fairly disappointed.
Yeah.
And discouraged. Never thought I'd be thanking a snake.
You're welcome. All right, I have 3 levels of exhaustion, so I need a long rest 3 times. Thanks. Gotta put that on myself.
Stacy and Benzar, if you want to drop that on yourselves too.
Yeah, I had to load a bunch of modules so I could do the
Oh.
FX.
I can throw it on there for you if you'd like.
Sure.
I'm trying to find it real quick.
It's in conditions and effects if you have it loaded. That's the easiest way.
I thought I did have it loaded, but maybe I don't, which is weird.
All right, you're safely on shore at least. A little worse for wear.
No
mimic in sight.
No mimic in sight. Well,
I think the mimic mission is over.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a way to search for it any more effectively than we already have. So I would say we should abandon that whole thing for now. I mean, if we see one, great, but I don't think we should go looking for one because, I mean, that's like... Let's look for an Indian head penny. I mean, you might find one, but probably not.
I would suggest let's head back up to the surface so rests can happen, and let's give the phylactery to a temple. Let them deal with it.
There you go.
There you go. I don't know why we didn't think of that like 75 years ago.
Oh, we did. We wanted the XP for it.
That's true. Yeah, I like the idea of resting for a while, and I like the idea of getting that off our plate and perhaps doing a great service for the temple people, and whatever positive thing might come out of that. So let's do that.
Sure.
Then we can come down fresh and continue on level 16 or whatever we're gonna do.
All right, everyone just deduct their 20 gold for going up and going back down.
And now's a good time to take the break.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna take a 10-minute break.
That'll work. And then you're going to spend, what, at least 3 nights up there?
Yep.
Yeah, so that we can get all our exactly.
And then
Get
you're going
Liz
to drop
back.
the phylactery off with the temples.
Yeah,
somewhere.
if there's a temple of Kalimvor, we'll go there.
Okay.
All right, so back in 10. All right, everybody, and since we're on break now, I am going to do another contest, so let's do it. Start. So type in the chat !5 years all together. If you're just joining us, we've been giving away a lot of prizes tonight. It is my 5th year anniversary on stream. So I'll start a 1-minute counter. And I'll do one now, and then I'll go get a snack and for about 6 or 7 minutes maybe, and then I'll do one again at the end of the break. And then some at the end of the show. And then periodically I might do. You don't know what I'm going to do. Nobody knows what I'm going to do. You guys just don't know. Oh, but you know what else I have to do? I have to change the I almost didn't do my job. I got to change the slides for the show. Change it up. Dee 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 under the sea flipper flipper. All right, so this show is Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Dungeon of the Mad Mage, right? I'm gonna change it. Don't worry, I didn't forget about the contest. Calm down. Jesus Christ, don't everybody panic. So episode 68 next week on 10/9. 10/9. And then I'll save that right quick. And then as soon as I save that, I'll change the YouTube slide as well so that I can then give out the prize. Who won, I wonder? Find out who won. All right, open. If I don't do these right together, I'll forget. And then change 66 to 67 because that's today's episode 67. Whoa, fuck me. I reverted it. I didn't mean to do that. 67. Alright, now I will draw the winner of the thing. And that person's name is Thelgor. Thelgor, congrats. Thelgor, if you have never claimed a prize from me before, just go to my Discord server and send me a PM, which is, there's the link for that. I'm going to write down Thelgor. Alright, now I'm going to go try to find, well, I've got these tortilla chips here. There's a tortilla chips called Sanitas. I don't know if you guys know, they're in a yellow package. And forever and ever and ever, I mean for like 20 years, it said $2 only on the front of the package. And then about a month or so ago, I bought some at Walmart or wherever. So normally you would get it for less than what it says on the package, and it was like $2.19. And I got all mad, and I was complaining to all my friends. It says $2, and they charged me $2.19. This time I got them, $2.29 is printed on the package. So there you go. I'm not talking about a price tag now. I'm talking about the actual artwork. So they're bastards. Why is my floodlight on? Oh, yeah, because I was chasing raccoons last night. I couldn't see shit. Okay. What types of snacks do I have? I have Lunchables. Ooh, toast. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, toast. I'm going to make some toast. Just hit me. I saw that loaf of bread sitting there. And I said, toast. And so I am. I got the burter. I got to get a knife. I got to get a paper towel. I got to get a paper plate. Everything's paper. Because I don't own a dishwasher, so instead of doing dishes, I don't. Paper. Sometimes I do. All right. Pull a knife out of the thing. I don't know why it's so important to walk you guys through the play-by-play of me making toast, but it seems it's a thing. Do I have soup? Candle's about to fall off over here. I've got soup. What do I have? What kind of soups do I have? Creamy tomato, chicken and stars, creamy tomato, and chicken and stars. Ooh, there's 2 tomatoes and 3 chicken and stars. So I have to eat a chicken and stars the next time I eat soup because I got to even it up. Because I have OCD like that. I have to do it. It's like when you're eating Skittles or M&Ms. When you get down toward the end, you got to pour them all out, and you got to see how many of each color you have, and then you got to even it out. Because that's the kind of psycho I am. All right, I'm buttering the toast. Buttering the toast. It sounds like a sexual euphemism. Maybe it is. Buttering the toast. Not a singer per se. Buttering the toast. Do I do this every show? I don't do this every show. I don't remember singing. Break time. Okay. Now I'm gonna take this napkin with me. Take this. Put that in there. I'm gonna get a cool beverage. I'm gonna walk back through my house. Alternate way. There's 2 ways to go through my house. I'm gonna go this way that goes through the bathroom. That. All right, another prize. Prize time. Oh, I don't have the clock on, do I? I didn't put the clock on. I gotta put the clock on. I told you to put the clock on. I didn't tell you to put the clock. Okay, we got enough time. Here comes another next prize. Boom. Enter it. If I wasn't so lazy, I'd make cinnamon toast. That is the bomb. I have neither sugar nor cinnamon here, though. That'd be a problem for me. Oh. I didn't start the timer. Oh, I'll start it now. Joe trying to call us back from break already? He is. All All right, 30 seconds. I'll draw the name. And I'll get back to the game. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. 1 second. Okay, here we go. The winner is Zenball. Congrats to Zenball. Zenball, send me a message in Discord to let me know that you won, and I'll tell you how to claim your prize. Stand by, everybody, for more prizes later. More prizes later.
All right. 3 days full rest. Dropped off the phylactery. Any mundane items, go ahead and pick up whatever you're going to get while you're up here.
So we got to give the phylactery to the exact place we wanted to?
Yeah, temples are pretty available here.
Cool.
I would like to make a roll for an item.
Sure.
It's one of the gauntlets of giant strength. I forget which specific giant that I want. I think it's the 21 strength one, which I think is a rare wondrous item.
Belt
also works.
Hill Giant is a 21. It's a wondrous rare item.
All right, I will roll for that.
Good lord.
Technically have that. And so I will pay it.
Yeah, you guys found some good loot last time, I think.
Have loot?
All right, I threw that in the party sheet for you.
Thank you.
I can't call you one of the weaker elves.
My base strength was a 16, so I wasn't one of the weaker elves.
Ah, humans. Oh, that strength. It means nothing. Now you have more. Will you give that to Stacy so she can be a real fighter?
Nope.
Nope. All right. So no more phylactery problems. No more exhaustion problems.
That greater restoration scroll, CJ, that's gone too, right?
Yes.
Still 254 points away from leveling.
Just needed to kill a few mice. That's all you needed.
But no, we had to be swimming all over.
I was say go find like the neighbor's goat and just kill it.
Right? 16,000 times.
I'm stabbing it. I'm stabbing it. I'm stabbing it. He crazy.
All right, and then after anyone else get anything, I should ask.
I did pick up a greater healing potion. I paid for it.
And I have not enough to buy any good magic items, so nothing for me.
Well, greater healing is a roll, right?
Oh, it is?
Yeah, because it's the...
it has been.
All right. I can roll for...
It's
yeah.
It's an uncommon item.
All right.
Let's look at the house rules for the roll.
Yeah. Been a while since I rolled for something, so if you could spell it out for me.
Do you have the house rules, Hot Bard? Or
Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I got them in the notes here.
It's 4D 100 plus 100.
All right, let me check my stash at the manor since we're here.
14th level druid powers cast alter self at will. That doesn't seem very... Not that excited.
You stop being so fugly all the time.
I like a good dig.
All right. A little more than 250, but I'll take it. Hopefully it'll be valuable.
Anybody else doing anything? And if not, I assume you guys are just heading down to level 16 then, right?
Yep.
So at this point, it does take several hours to get back down to there, but you're able to. As you descend from level 15 down, you notice the hallway beginning to brighten. You come to a head as... this might take a sec. There we go. As the hallway itself begins to turn like a crystal, and like the walls begin to shed light. It's bright. This is one of the few areas that look as though it's fully lit.
All right. Mimic.
Ahead, as you see... What's that?
There's a mimic right in there, the hallway, just sitting there.
That's funny. Ahead in that area there, you see a large crystal formation, which is as well pulsing with light, about, say, 8 foot by 8 foot.
I dislike this level already. Proceed in towards the crystal, take a look around.
I dislike this already. We fucking got here.
Crystals are bad.
Benzara, as you edge closer within 10 feet of that crystal, it begins to brighten and shine. You hear a small crack from the crystal itself as it begins to, for lack of a better word, unfold and stand into a large golem.
See you guys. See.
Cheer bits. Gorbidal, cheer bits. Bit boss,
I
cheer
could
bits.
please have...
Thank you, sir. Gorbidal, cheer bits.
Benzara roll a wisdom save, please. As this stands, the light emitting from it is beyond sunlight.
I will use my inspiration. I'm gonna check one thing before I roll. Alright, so let me know if I fail this, and then before you do anything.
I can drop it on you if you'd like to roll. It doesn't matter to me, one or the other.
Sure, I've got advantage toggled, so it's ready.
Was a fail?
I will use my favorite of the gods to roll 2d4 and add to that.
Excellent.
There's a 20.
A 20 saves as you are not blinded by this light. You can all roll initiative. Stacy, back of the bus, first act.
Oh,
You see this this large crystal golem standing at the ready as Benzara stood up close. Its light, its eye or its body itself is just pulsing with light, blinding to the sight.
All right, just gonna pull out some swords and she's gonna be behind Liz and shout out your goddamn flawed diamond.
Gotcha.
Might be like Memorex and shatter the crystal.
It
They're a
failed.
vicious mock.
Hey Joe, does my Hallister's magical shield gone forever now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It lasted an hour.
Okay. I'm just gonna delete it from my hours here.
That was a great prize for an obstacle course.
That's
Benzara.
right.
Benzara will get out her halberd and she will cast Booming Blade.
Another wisdom save. As you cast Blooming Blade looking towards this thing, you are blinded.
Cool.
A hit.
Woo!
Punk ass.
I'm not able to understand why that's so funny, but it is.
It makes a lumbering step forward as Blooming
Oh,
Blade
damn.
goes off. A massive crack of thunder sounds in this area, reverberating throughout. Damage is done. And this thing starts smashing. Manages to hit with the first.
Avenge me!
Second slam attack hits. And Benzara and Sling, if you could please. Actually, I'm going to target you. Just do this. As this thing does gesture towards the two of you,
No.
you both fail.
My double blind.
You are both slowed.
Great.
So slowed, speed is half. No more than one attack on a turn. It can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both. You can repeat a saving throw at the end of each turn. Sling.
Sling looks at it and goes, "Never slow a wizard." I'll move back at 4th level.
Ooh.
Shattered Saint, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, it was successful, but I think there's still damage. There you go.
That'll do.
You cast Shatter, and a person named Shattered Saint joined the stream. That's how you do it.
Hey.
Voila.
Move up a smidge.
I was hoping since he's crystal, he'd be vulnerable, but
target the crystal with force damage with the whatever she does.
A miss. Miss. And a hit.
Is there something special that has to happen for the pushing to happen, or is it just 10 feet of push?
It's 10 feet of push. She just needs to choose to do it, I think.
Yep, I will push that thing 10 feet.
Slides back 10 feet.
All right.
Liz.
To there.
Wisdom save as you run up, please.
I will use my inspiration.
Okay, I can drop this on you if you'd like.
Okay.
You are successful.
All right. When I get
no
there,
ill effect.
No ill effects. All right. When I get there, I am going to put Thunderclap attempt.
It failed.
Take that. I tried to pass my turn. What the hell?
It just went to next round.
Oh, it froze up for me on a second.
Oh, sorry. That was probably me. Stacy.
Well, she's saying how her friends seem to be getting in some trouble when they get close. So she's going to drop her sword and pull out her longbow.
Okay.
She's just going to move right in front of Sling.
you love me, man. Blocking.
Hit. Miss. And a hit. As each of those do hit, they shatter upon impact.
Ooh, okay, that's fine.
Yep.
They're just regular arrows, not the silver ones. It's fine.
So since I just ran a contest in the chat
Benzar,
and only one person entered, you automatically win. G3R14, I don't know elite speak. I don't know how to say your G3R. Anyway, send me a PM in Discord, and I will tell you how to claim your prize.
There we go. From the south, you hear some indistinct chatter, and you've seen something that looks like this, but this one looks significantly more militaristic. Humanoid elf-looking ear thingies. It's Gith.
Damn Yankees.
Come up from the south.
David Lee Roth, sons of bitches.
They're carpetbaggers.
A second joins, and Benzara, you're up.
I can't see anything. It sounds bad.
Cheerbits in the stream. Thanks for the cheerbits.
Benzara will stow her halberd as her interaction, and then she will cast Dispel Magic on herself.
Thank you, sir. We've already given away.
Any spell effects that are 3rd level or lower removed.
17 prizes.
Automatically, if there's anything higher,
20
for
roll. Sure.
Slowed is gone.
Sweet. I will accept the blindness.
Yep, blindness is just a physical thing.
Yep. I will step back a little bit.
The golem slams twice towards Liz. First is a hit. Second is a hit.
I don't like either one.
Sling, you're up.
Sling has received a critical hit by Gore Vidal in the chat.
Oh, damn. Now I got to risk blindness. But I'm slowed. I can Misty Step. Yeah, I can Misty Step.
Benzara, I forgot to give you your save at the end of your turn if you'd like to do it.
For blindness? Is that another wisdom?
Oh, shit. That's slowed. I'm sorry.
No problem.
It's gone.
All good.
All right.
Give me a D6 before you do anything, Sling.
Okay.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to Misty Step to there and take 2 swings because my bonus action is used.
Before you do,
I'll use my inspiration for advantage.
So you are slowed. And what action did you use to get there?
I used a Misty Step, which is a bonus action spell.
Okay, so you'll be able to use, according to slowed, speed is halved, can't make more than 1 attack in a turn. You can either take an action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay, so go back. I would have known that. If you're okay with that. And just cast Shatter on him.
Okay.
It'll be level 3.
So, but when you roll damage, go ahead and hit crit.
All right. Can I do that with like a shift or?
Do the effects tab, little button inside the button, or hold
Shift, yep.
Shift, I think, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, it's been a couple years, man. You might figure this program out yet.
Unfortunately, okay, here we go.
Just in time to switch to Unity, which will be so much different, I hear. Damage done.
All right.
More bitches down there.
Voila, you're up.
Is this the first time she's gone? Did she get skipped last time?
Nope, this is the second time.
Okay.
And she'll do her thing again.
Yep.
Sweet.
Miss.
Oh,
Miss.
so good. That's
Hit.
better. And I'll not push it this time, just to keep someone between Liz and the Githyanki.
All right. Liz.
All right, Liz has been hasted by Gore Vidal in the chat. Bam. So the first thing I'm going to try is I'm going to try a nice little thing called Primal Savagery. Cantrip. And
Hit.
let's see how it likes a taste of this.
Damage done.
All right. So it took that damage. That means I'm going to do that again.
A hit.
Nice!
Wow.
Ha ha ha! Bitch. That very often.
Top of the round, Stacy. Miss.
Thanks, Notham.
Anything amazing happened?
Give me a D4.
Anything?
Gonna explode? I hope it explodes.
We are round 3. So until round 7 ends.
Aww. Okay, cool.
What until round 7 ends?
She gets
She
to know.
becomes rather precise.
Yeah. I'm gonna make this a menacing attack.
Okay. It was successful. Damage done.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on in here? I'll tell you what's going on.
Hit.
Look at the
I gotta
chat.
get the thing where it says critical.
Yeah, it's the other hold shift when you do damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, I figured.
That's what's going on in here.
Thanks, Joe.
I didn't. Success?
Yeah, I didn't mean to do it twice. I don't know why my mouse is acting up right now.
Just clicking everything twice on you.
Yeah, it's.
So just be careful on that
that.
then. I'll take one off. There you go.
Oh wait, okay, yeah, critical souls. Okay, yeah.
Still
that was
alive?
my 3 hits. All right.
This thing waves its hand and as it's jogging up, makes an effortless leap about 30 feet across the room landing next to Stacy, striking as it lands.
Ugh, rude.
And Giorgio, you know what to do. Send me a DM in Discord
Couple of misses.
about that.
This guy's finishing running up into the room. Benzara.
Is that somebody next to me?
Who goes there?
Yeah, to your northwest.
All right, Stacy, do not move.
Northeast.
Benzara takes out her halberd again.
Don't. It's northeast, by the way, just so you know.
Well, no, if Benzara is facing forward towards the crystal thing, then it's Benzara's northwest.
She just screams out, "Don't hit me, fucker!"
You're going by like the position of the. Okay.
We'll just call it 10 o'clock. There's no clocks don't exist here. Moving on.
Could have been the 10:30 or 11 o'clock position.
We'll do another booming blade because it's fun.
Yeah, halfway between 9 and 12 would be 10.
Hit.
I have inherited Wallah's disadvantage juice.
Yeah, you've been rolling.
Clip that.
That's funny.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. You also are no longer blind at your turn ends.
Hot damn.
This thing slams a couple of more times. First is a hit. Second is a hit. Sling, you're up.
All right. I think I'm just going to lob 3 magic missiles into that crystal golem.
Okay.
Just to see if I can smudge him.
You take him out.
Yay.
Crystal slumps back down to the ground.
That's right.
As he slumps down to the ground, this thing rushes up on Liz. Great sword swinging. Hit.
What happened to my cloak?
You got to keep putting it on.
Okay, I thought I did. That's right, I'll take that hit.
All right. And a miss.
Poor Liz taking these abusive relationships.
As that first sword hit, you can sense that there was a sharp pain in the back of your skull as it struck you, in like the arm or leg. There's something psionic damage happening along with the blade strikes here.
Boo.
This guy
Here we go.
leaps into battle with his great sword swinging as well, trying to overwhelm. Hit.
Yikes.
And a miss. Voila.
Is it fireball time?
Not
it's
with
just
Liz.
Well, except something's about to happen, which is Gore Vidal has given Liz a potion of supreme healing.
Ooh.
That should get you 10 points or so.
Yeah, so burn the bitches.
Thank you, Gorvidal.
Back in action.
Voila will step into Sling Square and Eldritch Blast number 5.
All right. Hit.
I will push that 10 feet.
Hit. And a hit.
Solid.
Liz.
Okay, Liz.
Turns into a dinosaur and eats their head.
Probably. I am going to turn into a Deinonychus.
Okay.
And then I'm going to eat someone's head. So, attack.
Hit.
That was a claw. Attack.
Hit.
Bite.
Miss.
Okay.
Stacy.
Okay, so now that I got some distance, thank you, voila.
I should have turned into an elemental. Damn it.
Hit.
Thought I had one shift left, but I forgot we rested, so I could have done that.
Hit. Check him out.
Okay.
Hit.
And I'm going to make this a truth attack.
Success.
They all exist. I don't care, whatever.
This guy runs back into the darkness.
Run, bitch, run. Just kidding.
Well, I guess it isn't darkness. It's all light down there. Just a matter of out of sight. Benzara.
Another booming blade on that one.
Are you still blind or
Hit.
no?
I am
Nope.
not blind.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sling.
All right, I'm still slow, Dave.
You have a save that you can take at the end of your turn. I must have forgot about it.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm going to drop Shatter on those two.
Okay.
Just a third level.
They both failed.
Fuck it.
That one drops. This one then disengages as well.
Don't say.
Voila.
Is that an op for the dinosaur?
No, because they
Disengaged.
engaged.
Oh, okay. Did a full disengage. Gotcha.
But
Sorry.
you
I'm
said
gonna
this
give you-
area is lit up, right? Correct?
Yeah, the whole is light. I'm gonna give you your save now for blind or for slowed. Fail.
Gaming
Bala will
Buddhist.
move out and see if she can't see any
Congrats.
targets.
Gaming Buddhist, send me a PM
And I
in
forgot to roll my
Discord
save.
to
What kind of
remind
save
me
was that I should have rolled?
that
I
you
dropped
won.
it on you.
Oh, you did. Okay.
And all winners will be taken care of. After the show.
She will ready an Eldritch Blast if any targets come within her sight.
Sounds good.
All right. Liz is going to take a look-see by moving to at least here, 30 feet. Sees what she sees.
So you look down in there and you see this Githyanki running for cover behind the pillar.
Okay, and then once that's seen, I will exercise the rest. What? Only 40 feet. Okay. I'm gonna dash to there, and if I don't see any other NPCs, I will end my turn.
Give me a sec. So you run into there.
Yeah.
In the center of this large room hangs a crystal stalactite, and in the center of there is a humanoid being within the crystal.
Is it moving or is it just like a frozen thing?
I don't know that you'd be able to tell at this point.
Okay. And there's no other dudes up there pointing or anything?
Correct.
Okay, then that'll be my turn. Boom. Gonna find out now. Holy shit. You guys all hear some dinosaur squawking noises and around where you can't see me?
Some clinkling of crystals.
Yeah.
Clink, clink.
Sorry,
Oh.
Dog barking. Sorry.
Dog doesn't sound very happy right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's angry dog.
It's
or
dachshunds.
extremely happy.
They bark at fucking air moving. Stacy.
Okay. I can pick up my sword that I dropped earlier, right?
Yep, as a interaction.
Be able to put it away. Damn it! I was gonna ask Vola to pick it up. Okay. Nope, I'm gonna have to leave it there because I need 2 hands for a bow and arrow.
Oh, okay. You have a weapon interaction each round that you'd be able to grab it and stow it.
Oh, so I can do that for free though, without using any of my movement or action or anything like that.
Oh no, you'd be able to pick it up, but you wouldn't be able to stow it, would you?
Right. So that's why I have to leave it there.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll bring it to you. I got nothing else I could do. I'm a slow mo.
Okay. I'm gonna do some janky movement, so hold on before confirming.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be moving, and then I will do a dash. Then I'm going to action surge.
Okay, that's a hit.
um,
Hit.
He did. Okay.
Yep.
Should I attack the crystal thingy? I think I should attack the crystal thingy. I feel like that's the logical thing to do.
Be like slime.
Just to throw it out there, it's a stalactite, so it's on the ceiling. It looks like it's hanging over a pit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just pointing that out.
And your point? That's
Looks
funny.
red to me.
I mean, I only have like 2 more rounds of critical hit damage.
Do you?
I do. That's why I want to try to take advantage of this as much as possible.
Go for it.
That's right.
No mansplaining here.
Let's do a. Oh my god, how funny would that be if the trip attack actually works? Would that work? Could it trip and actually fall? No, it's attached. That would be weird.
Disarming.
Does it have weapons? I thought it just had a person trapped encased inside the crystal.
Yeah, you'd be attacking the crystal itself.
Yeah, I just want the extra damage. It doesn't matter.
I know.
Drop that bitch in the pit.
Right.
Go ahead.
Stalactite.
What the hell? 1s and 2s. Come on.
The humanoid within the crystal begins moving its arms.
Wake up.
Wake up. Most definitely. Now comes magic shit that we can't defend.
As 6 magic missiles come blaring towards you, Stacy.
Wow. Shield.
Wait, 6 of them and it only did 20 points of damage?
Yeah, it's me.
It's me. That's great. That's
the curse of Joe's die rolls.
Horrible.
This guy runs up in a last-ditch effort and swings a couple of great swords at you. Or swings a great sword a couple of times, rather.
I mean, if he's swinging a couple great swords, that's pretty fucking amazing.
They're bringing monkey grip back.
monkey grip.
And that
Couple
one
of
hit
attacks.
more.
And this thing disappears as he finishes.
What?
Disappears there and reappears on the other side of the pit.
Oh.
I thought teleport doesn't work down here, damn it.
You don't know what he did?
He very clearly knows that was a misty step.
An 80-foot misty step. Wow.
You okay there, Rob?
No, I'm drunk. This is bullshit.
You're gonna be all belligerent and shit.
Yeah, I'm an angry drunk, I guess. I mean, I haven't had any alcohol for 12 years.
Moving over there.
And even then, back in 2008, it was like a third of a Corona. That was my alcohol.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pick up Stacy's scimitar and then dash my full 30 feet. To there.
You still failed. Still slow.
Fuck. Son of a.
I feel slow.
Voila.
Oh, Sling forgot the sword.
No, I picked it up.
Yeah, I
okay.
tried to delete it.
All right.
What did we learn last time? No weapons left behind.
Jankiness.
Yep.
Cover.
Run back behind cover.
And see if there's anything to the left there.
Hallway.
Janky.
You guys are all janky.
Janky is Yankee.
I dash to there.
To the north, as you're dashing, you see a very large depiction of these things riding red dragons.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
Like
God.
a fresco on the wall.
Oh, a picture. I
On
thought
the-
you.
On the north wall.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, that's fine.
See, for a second, I thought you meant actual red dragons were appearing. I got nervous.
That would be bad.
Stacy.
We could take him.
Probably.
So should I try to knock down the dingly thing?
Giggity.
Sure.
Yeah.
The uvula.
You hit you with some magic missiles, you got to return fire.
Technically, it returned fire first, so.
Yeah, fuck it up.
No,
Yes.
not with that. Or that.
What about that?
Maybe.
Yes. As those
Son of a
that
bitch.
opens a hit, as those first two miss, they crack the they hit the crystal and fall to the ground, or fall to the pit. As soon as they hit like a level surface with the ground, they don't fall into the pit, they disappear.
Yeah, that's fine. Is it frightened?
No,
Oh.
it's an inanimate object.
It could still be scared.
It's a scared rock. Yeah.
My last girlfriend was a scared rock.
I thought it was a blow up doll.
All right, it's the same thing. Blow up doll.
All
I gotta
right.
waste my time.
No, they have automatic pumps for them now.
No. I want the real. I want the one that's a robot that costs like 20 grand. That's like a person. I'm waiting for. I want a little conversation.
You just program it to what to say. It's basically a fucking Alexa.
I want it to be like the singularity.
Put your Alexas in a sex doll.
I want it to be a singularity. I want it to learn and take over.
They don't move yet, really.
All right, whose turn is it?
Oh god. I don't know.
It's this thing inside the crystal.
Well, it's not on the combat tracker, so how are we gonna ever know?
How are we gonna know?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna magic miss my ass, whatever.
You once again look as movements within the crystal happen, and a large round ball of fire comes flaming towards the three of you.
Oh, that's a new trick. But I'm fine. Just half damage. It's fine.
This guy's up against a bird lizard thing.
Know it.
First is a miss.
We shall call them blizzards.
And the second miss as well, Benzara.
I think that word is already being used.
What have I got here?
You mean by Dairy Queen?
Exactly. A delicious frozen treat with candies.
Yes, it is delicious.
I'll throw a ray of frost at the stalactite just because everyone else is doing it. Now I'll be popular.
Sounds good.
You sheep going with the herd.
Oh,
Hot damn.
snap.
There you go. Go ahead.
Good lord.
Do it again.
Its speed has been reduced by 10.
The
It'll
speed of
drop
0.
slowly.
All of a sudden it gets featherfall.
Right. Sling.
Sling sits
finally
down on the crystal. He's tired and frustrated because he can't move his ass.
He's gonna say.
Dash to there.
Oh my god.
Look at that one. Oh, I'll just lay down. And
It's over for him.
dead.
It's over.
Your
We just
rolls
hear
match your
quiet
attitude.
weeping behind us.
Yeah.
Voila.
I'm moving as fast as I can.
Well, I was gonna kill Steel.
That bitch.
Yeah.
Still alive. Oh, wait, you got more of
Hit.
those.
He's got 3.
As you finally crack the crystal from its grip on the ceiling, it falls, and once the crystal hits the plane of that dark surface, the entire crystal disappears.
Bye. Hope you weren't important.
Our last beam will go with the Gift Yankee.
Hit.
And I shall go back behind the thing.
Sounds good. Liz.
Alright, I'm gonna do what I do. Claw attack.
Hit.
Alright, so now since I hit, I will run away 20 and come back. Mobile, no attack. And try to pounce.
Miss.
Boo! What about this one?
Miss.
Boo.
Stacy.
Fucking kill stealing bitch. I'm gonna shoot this thing.
Hit.
Prize time, everybody, pay attention.
Miss. And a hit. Take it out.
Okay, and then I'll get my sword back from slaying.
Gorvidal, are you the only one that has
I
a
Turn
handed
around and say,
you-
about fucking time.
my weapons valet.
Yes, I'm a servant.
After a short period of time, about a minute or so, half a minute or so, Sling, you are no longer slowed. You do find yourselves out of combat.
Level up.
I don't know how many arrows I'm gonna be able
Scuba,
to
didn't you win
retrieve.
already?
None.
Even against the Gith?
Oh, you did hit some of those guys.
Yeah, I did.
I'll take a look at your sheet here. How many did you shoot?
18.
sorcerer healer.
You probably get 9 back.
What was that?
Oh wow, that's very generous of you.
All right, I'm gonna redraw because I
say
don't.
anything about that.
I'm not
Yep.
getting none of this.
The rest are
giving
gone,
it away or
but, yep.
playing
Yeah,
favorites.
figured.
I'm just gonna redraw.
What were you saying, Sling?
I just said thank you, sorcerer healer.
For what?
You cured wounds on
All right, it is
yourself,
Gorvidal
which
this
was
time.
awesome.
Cool.
So Gorvidal, you know what to do.
That sorcerer curing wounds, awesome.
Yep. I like Divine Soul. It's pretty fun.
Is that new or is that just something I never thought of as the?
It's from
collector?
Xanathars.
Probably do at least
so
2
it is
more by the
kinda,
end of the
sort
show,
A
everybody.
little bit new.
All right.
Zara will kind of come up to the edge of this. I got 2 theories. 1, it's like a portal to another plane. 2, it's a massive sphere of annihilation. Both of them are bad.
Hopefully, whatever was in the crystal doesn't matter.
Yeah, you look down into there, and it is. I mean, there's just nothing after the plane of kind of the ground level. It isn't. It doesn't descend into darkness. There is nothing. It is
Right.
blackness.
All right, we'll quickly check the Gith Yankees to see if they have any goodies on them.
Mundane items, great swords.
Yeah, the loot extension? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't want to fuck with that plane of nothing. Fuck that.
We have a place to dispose bodies of.
Yeah,
How
we
about
can-
the phylactery? The phylactery. Oh, we got rid of it. Got it.
Yeah, if we still had it, we could toss it in there.
Well, I mean, yeah, we could, but we don't know what actually would happen to it.
Right, but neither does anybody else. So
Shows up behind that door over there with the
it would be
crystal guy.
Nothing ever bad happens when you're dealing with the unknown. So
Portcullis.
Yep.
you okay over there, Liz?
Portcullis. No, I'm not gonna stay here.
Liz, as you walk down that way and looking
yeah.
up to the north here.
Yeah.
Along that wall, what you see is like rows of pikes and these illithid heads stuck on them.
Hot.
Something that kills illithids?
Like-
Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna go. I'll keep that in mind. I'll tell everybody later. Now, what is
that's
it?
like mind flares.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Walla can understand me, is that right? I forget how that goes.
Do that ritual thing.
Yeah, so then I'll tell her that I saw that over there so she can let everybody know.
10 minutes later.
Right now.
Those freaking monks were supposed to be killing them, and they tried killing us,
Yeah.
even though we told them we'd help them. I hate those monks.
No, it takes 10 minutes to do the ritual, and then
Yeah,
she can understand you.
speak with animals is a ritual thing. She has to cast it on herself.
Oh, it's not a thing. That's all the time. Okay, my bad. So you guys don't know then.
Not for at least 10 minutes.
I'll do the pantomime. I'll take my claws and draw it on the. Oh well, it's crystal. I guess it's not dirt. Two
Or we could
words,
just,
first syllable.
there.
Then I'll stomp my feet.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
All we have to do if he ever wants to attack us is get in a corner and his little arms can't reach us.
Yeah, but the bites can.
Yeah. Plus his head was big, but this is a little bird man.
Yeah, but I think it's arms. He's not like a T-Rex; it's the baby arms.
Those drawings, I said, not that it matters a whole lot, but they are carved into the walls.
Ooh, sharp tools.
Are we gonna do this door, or are we gonna go around to up here where I was?
I feel good.
I don't know. I
do the door.
Is that like a skull door? Or?
It's Monty Hall, this shit.
Door number 1.
Dun, dun, dun,
What's
dun, dun,
behind?
dun. I'm very impressed that you know that, CJ. Monty Hall.
I know.
Do I hear anything?
You do not hear anything.
I will attempt to open the door. Not sure of what mechanism isn't available to me, but figure it out and make it happen.
You see a large structure dominating the south of the room.
Thank you, Robin.
To the south, you see where the hell? This arch, quite a large arch, and a pedestal.
Purple Heart, you too.
Pedestal is about 10 feet in front of the arch. It's about 3 foot high, and it's made of red crystal. At the top, there is a small hole.
Bye.
What do we? Was that a Golem red crystal or no?
No.
You guys want to go on and check it out?
You are right ahead, buddy.
I will step in.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
We're just stepping in and kind of taking
Oh, gotcha.
look.
Yep.
So we see the pedestal, it's red crystal. We see the arches at the bottom.
Anything of note about the arch? I'll move closer to take a better look.
Stone arch set with glowing red crystals embedded in the south wall.
Gaming Buddhist, you already won, didn't you?
The pedestal itself, in closer inspection, has this hole at the top is about 1 inch wide and 6 inches deep. So yeah, that should fit.
Yeah.
Grab one and put it in. Let's see what happens. Hashtag prom date.
Hashtag prom date. You're not using it right.
That's the funny part of it.
Yeah, that you're doing it wrong. Yeah, it is funny.
Yeah.
So 1 inch wide, 6 inches long. I don't know that we have anything that matches that description currently.
Well, if I wasn't in my beast form.
Yeah.
Well, you're also a woman too.
Did you say the crystals inside the arch match that description?
So
No.
what does that mean, Fury? You follow me? I'm winking.
We're not going to talk about it.
We don't want to talk about an engorged clitoris.
Do yourself a favor and read about how hyenas mate.
No.
That does not sound pleasant.
I already am skeptical of this reading material right now.
There's a lot of laughing.
You had me until read.
Yeah, I'm out. You got a video of it. I'll check it out.
The female's laughing.
I want to see visuals. Nobody has like a spear or anything, like a weapon with the.
Yeah, that went with Orin. I do have the wand of secrets I could stick in there.
I'm assuming we're gonna find a thing that'll clearly stick into it. So let's not stick random things into it. Or do. I'm not your boss.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you're not the
no,
boss of me.
You're my better ego.
Yeah,
Buddy,
right.
did you make a bad choice? They're 8 wisdom.
Dee, 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 dee,
Oh,
dee.
that's bad.
So as you open that door and see these mind flayer heads stuck on pikes are just lined
That's ominous.
here, here, and here. All 3 walls.
Does anybody else know the lore about the Geth and the Illithids?
It's all symbolic. It means nothing. Just myth.
Yep, I'm sure. Yep.
The lore between the Americans and the
Liz,
Russians. It's all symbolic.
as
Yes.
you enter the room
Oh.
to the south, another one of these golems activates itself, and you can roll initiative. Actually, it's almost fucking 11.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you want to save that till next
You can
week.
And
start right there.
yeah, you'll have to not start combat 2 minutes before we're supposed to be done.
Yeah. All right, sounds good. We'll pick it up right there on the 9th.
Yeah, well, thanks for sticking with me tonight, guys. Sorry about the mic.
Yeah,
no worries.
It worked
It
out because
happens.
I got to give away like way more than I probably would, and that worked out.
There's a
Awesome.
big crowd tonight too watching, so that's
Oh,
awesome.
anytime you give shit away, people come and watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those pictures.
They stuck around though.
Yeah, everybody's still here, probably. I'm gonna give away a couple more here.
Thanks,
at the
chat, for the crit earlier. I think it was Gore Vidal. Thank you.
I'm going to have to slow you more often. That really worked well.
end.
Oh, I hate it.
Man, that really sucks for your character.
I was gonna do Blade Song so I could get an extra 5 out of it, but it
You can
wasn't
attack.
worth it.
You can still just attack once. Yeah.
I know.
Oh, snap! Long rest.
Right. Yeah.
I
You
got
finally got
enough
your
now.
200 XP. Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2,700 more than I needed. All right, thanks, Joe. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
See you next week.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, everybody. That is Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Okay, I'm gonna give away another prize. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. You ready? Okay, we're gonna do it right now. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. I got the dating game theme in my head for some reason. CJ said Monty Hall, which is let's make a deal. How I turned that into the dating game, I don't even think I'll ever figure out. But nevertheless, enter the contest. This is gonna be probably the last one. We're down to few people entering. Enter it. Do it. Dun, 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 dun. So I've given away, let me count it up. Yeah, this will be the 22nd prize. I gave away 21, and then we'll do this one. That'll be 22. 22 prizes. Wow. All right, so the winner is everybody. All the names on the list. So let's see who we got here. Let's see who we got. I gotta hit like that, and I'm gonna go like that, and open this, and then you gotta go over here, and you gotta get the thing like that, and I'm gonna type them in. So everybody send me a PM in Discord. If you're not on my Discord server, there's the link. All winners must PM me. So let's see. High Jumper wins. And Del Rin 78. What? Del Rin 78. Congrats. Also Zen Ball. Rob Tui, you know what? At the end, he just gave everybody the prize. What a guy. Maka wins.